Hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, the Slayer of Kings. Last time, we got Sliver Slash, and we're working on the Auric armor via the method of very slowly building up to the point where I can just flat out grab the Arcane Vortex, and then probably hop into grabbing the Chaos Rift so I can get Sigvalds and Chaos Spawn. Because Chaos Spawn are actually pretty good expendable shock troops. They're cheap, and they shit damage. More importantly, they're unbreakable. Seriously, 128 cost versus 79 cost. The main thing is that shit damage, though, is they can shit damage. They just kill things incredibly well. Archeon, I'm going to need to move on Karag Dromar in the hope of trying to get the people I want to. Oh wow, greenskins are actually kind of kicking ass, it looks like. Oh dear. That means I might not be able to kill the dwarves before they do. That's not right. I should be able to wipe out the dwarves. Game. Rude. Now to choose. Do I swing east with Archeon and try and take out Vlad and Isabella and the dwarves? Or do I swing west and try and take out the Empire and Bretonia and the Wood Elves? Or at least their legendary lords, because... well, I'm wiping out most of the vampires just on the grounds of their corruption being a pain in the ass. And because they have some very established territories that give me excellent amounts of favor for destroying. Well, it does raise the question. Where next? I'm probably going to go for the east just because Isabella has such an amazing perk and she often gets eaten early on due to the von Karstein start being very difficult. But, hey. Might just work. Might just work. Lovely interns. Everyone likes watching this. And, oh good, we see a tiny army moving to Grenstadt. Who cares? Nordland, moving around, doing things, being mostly irrelevant. Not even trying to shake my Chaos Man. Probably hoping to shake the other Chaos Man. Owned by the Varg. Kislev. Absolute garbage on the power ranking because I did such a number on them in the early game. Remember when Kislev were a challenge? I do. And it was amusing. Because now that I have chosen, they wouldn't be a challenge at all. After all, who remembers what I could do with my chosen and my warriors, even when I was outnumbered like 4-1 in terms of cards with them? Varg, what are you doing? You're running around and probably going to attack Nordland. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that's what they're going to try and do. Jervis! Hello, Jervis! Oh, Vashnar's Conquerors. Oh. That's going to be interesting. They do what I do, but better. Less of an infantry line, but they actually have ranged troops that are worth spitting. Yeah, kill them all, kill them all. We'll take more casualties from the attrition than I will from demolishing these idiots. Give me the favor. Dragon Helm, not a bad item. Not a great item, not a bad item. Continue buffing Archeon himself. Deadly Onslaught. Oh yes, finally. The reason I want this is because it stacks with the Slayer of Kings. So that 20% AP and weapon damage stacks with the 60% weapon damage and AP damage from the Slayer of Kings. I mean, Archeon can shit damage on things. I'm going to put a point to Freakish Mutations, and then for his last level, I'll give him Woundmaker level 2. make him shit even more damage. The main reason I'm going for Freakish Mutations is because of, well, Dragon Ogres being really good. How long until Tamar is back? 2 turns. Sure am glad I got him immortality. Alright. Crocodrock. Burn.
Bring them to ruin.
I guess I'll throw the Lichbone Pendant on Sigval just for the hell of it. Biggest killer was a unit chosen with great weapons. No great surprise. Fair few losses from their cavalry, though, because they don't really have a counter to it. Ah, Executioner! Nice. That's a decent trait. Enemy leadership down helps quite a bit.
Are you a god?
More than a lot of people really realize, to be honest. It's not much in any singular point, but it adds up after a while.
Now is my time.
Yay. Hates chaos! Oh wow. Korn's Rage. The rage of the blood god is embodied by his gore-drenched countenance. Wow, that's a really nice ability, actually. I'm not quite sure what to do about that, except for go, yay. Still. Total of additional 30% casualties inflicted is very nice. That's a lot of dead people.
Asinine mortal!
Look, I like chop this unit in half, basically. I can't even imagine what it looks like in the fluff, to be honest. Just, I charge in, challenge a bunch of them to duels, and then stop when he charges in and just challenges them to a duel until he gets tired. Really use Underway Stance or something like it, but you can't always get what you want. How many settlements does...
You dare! I shall rip thee apart and watch thine empty soul return to thine masters!
If you're trying to scare me, Vladdy Daddy, you're not succeeding. Oh, whoa, the Varg actually killed a lot of dwarves. That's rare. Dorland appears to actually be outdoing the Empire. No, wait, that's Midland, isn't it? And Bretonnia appears to have demolished Marienburg and made it their bitches. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can bully any of the Norscan tribes into serving me.
Ready! You seek a pact with Norscan tribes? Then you are either fool or coward. Either way, I shall see you dead. Insolence!
Alright, can I make the scaling?
Despoilers, come!
Uh-oh! Dark Elves have colonized. I want Sigvald over there right now. I want to push these guys back before I get a foothold.
Speak, you craven cur, and pray to whatever thing you dare to call a god I do not cut your guts out.
Let's start bribing people. If I give you a ton of money, what will you do? Not even consider it. Alright.
Desist.
I do not think you understand the position you're in, mate. I really don't. But damn, the Varg took out Karak Kadrin. That's a big name they demolished. Whatever. Sigvald needs to go west fast, however. I keep mixing up west and east. Because I don't want the Dark Elves to get much of a foothold. They are nasty bastards for Chaos to fight due to massive amounts of ranged firepower. More importantly, massive amounts of very armor-piercing ranged firepower. I think you can understand my problem with mass armor-piercing range firepower, given a lot of my durability comes from my armor. This is gonna suck. At least Archaon is getting great big growth buffs from the Crown of Domination. God damn, this is gonna suck. Alright then, let's end the turn. Damn it, I wish I had spent some time uniting the Norse right now. We actually spent time using 2 stacks to just go around and smash anything that looked at me funny into the ground. So the Greenskins are looking to expand into the ruins of the Vampire Count's territory that I made. Not much to talk about. Archaon go east, Sigvald go west. Actually, no, Sigvald should go east, because I'm pretty sure you have to move to the Bearslings camp for the Auric armor quest to activate. And I may as well awaken them again and use them as a distraction again. That tribe just gets picked on so much. I just awaken them and they immediately get demolished by the Varg a few turns later, unless I have a stack hanging around to keep them safe. It's kind of pathetic. And when I do let them, when they do actually build up a stack, they get their asses horribly kicked. And... What are you doing, Theodric Gosser? I know I bullied that enemy stack of yours, but what are you doing? I do not understand the AI a lot of the time. Kislev is still completely screwed after my rampage. The Norse, unfortunately, are too spread out for rampages like mine to actually stop them. Which I have to say is very, very irritating. The Varg aren't taking Volksgrad? Did I damage them that badly? They're terrified? Where is this rogue army and when do I get to fight them?
Sirian's eye guides me. Forward unto slaughter! Onward to destruction!
Come on! I hate terrain like this.
Stop.
I really do hate terrain like this. It is such a pain. Like, I had a tiny, maybe a couple pixels difference there, and bam. I get fucked. Bully the garrison!
I'll slaughter your name.
Level up! Remember, kids, if you bully people, you get stronger. That's how video games work.
Witness my beauty.
I walk to the east so I can build the Chaos Shrine. Recruit Sorcerer for Sigvald. You know, it's an Arcane Vortex, isn't it? And then a Chaos Rift. Still. At least it'll spread corruption quickly. Not that the Norse really need more corruption, but whatever. Interestingly, Sigvald is one of the better choices for a starting lord. And for Archaon, because of his personal killing power and his massive amount of quests. Plus, the whole thing of this being feed the Slayer of Kings legendary lords means that he is simply a good thematic choice. But Sigvald's ability to make everything cheap is very nice. You can see how I'm running it. These guys are 79 each, and these guys are 94 each, even though I have the Crown of Domination. Alright. Karaza Karak at least is still owned by the Dawi, so I'll be able to take that out. How many settlements do the dwarves have? Nine. And the greenskins? 26. Who are you fighting that is kicking your shit in so— Oh! Cetra and— Oh, no wonder the greenskins are getting their shit pushed in. They're fighting Cetra and Krokgar. Oh boy. That's a match made in hell, for anyone who wants to fight them at least. Holy shit. Cetra and Krokgar. Oh boy. I'm probably going to put a Death Sorcerer into Sigvald's army, though I might try a Lore of Shadows Sorcerer. I haven't tried Lore of Shadows since the start of the, since the game was released, so its buffs might actually make it a viable lore. After all, Lore of Fire used to be total trash, and we've seen what it can do in a fight now. Those fire bombardments have killed a lot of my enemies. And it burns, burns, burns! The ring of fire! And I'm an unoriginal ripoff. But hey, it's not like Warhammer isn't a giant ripoff anyway. For example, the Von Karnsteins, very related to Carmilla. Yes, that Carmilla. The Karnstein. C-A-R-S-T-E-I-N, K-A-R-N-S-T-E-I-N. Fun fact of the day! I actually learned this from watching YouTube videos, instead of actually looking it up, because I've never actually read the original Carmilla story. I should probably do that one of these days, but I've got a lot of things to read and a lot of things to do. I can make Let's Play videos on the internet. Alright, what is Norland going to do? Are they going to try and bully Prague? I might try and bully Prague until I get the Assault Garrison trait buff, honestly. Maybe I should go bully the Hell Pit. The Hell Pit would probably be a good fight. And as Chaos, I like good fights. It would be a very tough fight, don't get me wrong. It would be very, very difficult to beat the Hell Pit with one stack. They've got abominations. And abominations do not fuck around. Probably because they can't find anyone to fuck around with due to being giant, horrible, screaming pain creatures, but you get my point. Scalade. Meh. Varg. Meh. Maybe the Varg will do something interesting. And that was boring. And they're moving on the Scalings, I suppose. And the Ever Chariot is moving up. I do like that he and Cetra have a special trait if they beat each other up, for proving who's the true Lord of Chariots.
My destiny lies this way. I'll move.
I forgot I was in March.
The gods direct me!
Ugh! I'm eating so much attrition damage. Why? Why is it pain? I don't want to fight this. Why is there so much attrition? I'm chaos. I'm supposed to give other people attrition. This isn't fair. I'm supposed to cheat.
Are you a god?
I'm the one with the cheat codes here, game. I've got divine blessings and stuff, and you just the game. No fair. Let me cheat. Cheating is fair.
Moving, father.
You can actually see Sigvald, given that he's a giant spoiled brat with enough firepower, with enough power to chop you in half, making that argument, can't you? Recruit a Chaos Sorcerer. I can't recruit a Chaos Sorcerer. Fuck. Maybe I'll use a Lore of Metal Sorcerer. And the Shadow Sorcerer might not be bad if I can get the Infernal Dominance one. Infernal Dominance is very tasty because that +5 melee attack to all units. Actually, do I get better Chaos Sorcerers if I recruit them from Rift? Yes, I do. So yeah, also I'll need the capacity from the Rift to actually recruit another Sorcerer, because I got a free one for the Everchosen. Whoops. Oh well. I don't think there's anything left in the Auric armor tree besides the Sorcerer, which is why I'm moving toward the Bearslains camp. Ah, the Hell Pit. I know the Hell Pit has its own custom building, the Hell Pit. I'm not seeing it. But you can definitely see why I'm worried, given that Death Runners are very good anti-armor. We've ran into them as the Lizard Men quite a lot and had some issues. Plague Mutt Sensor Bearers don't fuck around, and 3 Abominations. 3 Hell Pit Abominations. Too horrible to die is horrifying. What's worse? Sensor bearers are armor piercing. Yeah. This is going to be a fight and a half. When I manage to take the Hell Pit at least.
Will rise.
Well, next turn I need to make sure that Archaon is in normal stance before he moves so I can encamp him and start building things. I want that upkeep reduction. I want that unit XP up more than even that. There's very little else in his horde to build, honestly. I'm not interested in trolls. I suppose the Chaos Corruption might be helpful, as Chaos Corruption will cancel out other corruption. I don't really care for giants. Hell Cannons wouldn't be bad, but in the turn again, I suppose. And now we wait for something interesting to happen. Which probably won't happen. Because Chaos's end turns are very boring. It is one of the flaws of playing Chaos. On the plus side, it's more time for the Slayer of Kings to hype itself up and get ready for whatever legendary lord I happen to hunt down next. Millicent Hellschnick. Don't you have one hell of a name? If you think my sorcerer Millicent, I'm going to be very annoyed with you. You might not be able to permakill them even though you have Assassinate instead of Wound, but you can still knock them out for a few turns, and my sorcerer's been having issues with XP growth due to how much he gets conked out. Can't remember if Manticores actually fly, though. Having an actual flying sorcerer would be really nice. Death from above! All that rot. And now I'm imagining a Manticore flying above the enemies and taking an enormous dump on their heads, like an overgrown, scorpion-tailed, bat-winged, lion-maned pigeon. So really not very much of a pigeon at all, aside from the fact that it is shot on your head. Given how chaos-corrupted Manticores are, that would probably have the shit eat your head. Oh hey, Frozen Landing might have just turned owners over? Depends on if it's actually being laggy or if it just did a weird thing. Or if they just encamped next to it. I think they encamped next to it. If it was laggy, it probably would have resolved itself by now. And watch it resolve itself as soon as the turn ends, to make me look like a dumbass. Ah, Chaos, you and your blessings. There's so much dumb shit you do. Like the guy who jumped to the moon. No, seriously. There's a guy who went insane because he jumped to the moon and stole a sword from it that was stuck in the moon. Because apparently the moon is covered in swords or something. Because that makes sense. Alright. Oh!
Your empire dominates all.
I'm Chaos, I don't have an
Could you
empire.
rival the gods themselves?
That's the idea.
I think not. Fool. No, please. I've done everything you've asked. How can you cast me aside?
Chaos does things like that. Chaos is not a very good boss. Surprise, surprise. My comments about my marauders early on might have tipped you off.
All are born to the great deceiver.
Lord of Change. Nice. Where do you spawn so I can kick your ass? Hello. And Archaon has acquired growth minus, I don't care. Leadership minus, kind of annoying. Casualty replenishment. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Well then. Treachery! A Lord of Change, servant of the Chaos God Zinich, has emerged to challenge Archaon's position as the Ever-Chosen. How like Zinich this is. Not for nothing is he known as the Great Deceiver, the Changer of Ways. Ever does he seek to guide mortals along paths destined to increase his own power. showing favor to those who use cunning or influence to manipulate and control the world, and watching in delight as his conspiracies unfold. The master of subtlety, his plots are infinitely complex and interwoven. He is the principal architect of secret alliances between his brother gods, and also the lord of the grand betrayal. Through his servant, he has guided your advancement, watching and waiting until the moment is right to make his own move and sweep the board clear. The Lord of Change is his pawn, with whom Zeke will chastise the Ever-Chosen, thus giving the great deceiver preeminence over the other dark gods. As the wearer of the crown of domination, anointed by all the gods of chaos, Archaon must withstand the Lord of Change's onslaught and fulfill his destiny as Lord of the End Times. Cool, so they're down south of me. Normal stance.
Yes! Bring corruption! Move!
I'm not going to gamble that I can go much farther. I am, however, going to get the Mountain Blades. Mostly for the unit XP, but the upkeep reduction will help. Sure, I might be at the point where I basically can't have multiple stacks without having negative upkeep, but doesn't mean I'm not going to work on it, you know? The Legion of Doom. What an ominous name, eh?
Shall we decant the wine? Move!
Alright. Recruit you a hero. Infernal Dominance. Still there. Gimme.
My magic is yours.
Alright, first up. No cost mystifying my asthma. Smoke and mirrors, please. And a wind. Penumbral Pendulum is very nasty. At least it was last time I used it. Who knows? The rebalance might have changed that. Occam's Mind Razor is going to be fun, though. I do like the nod to Occam's Razor, though. It's just cool. The simplest solution is often the best. Magical bullshit.
No one can challenge me.
I mean, people could challenge you, they just would fail.
As an idol.
Let's put you on a horse so you can get a Manticore eventually. Also because horses are cool. Still, at least the Mound of Blades is going to be real helpful, but they don't have anyone at Stuff Bar, really? Dude, could you please find someone who can put up a resistance? Come on. I'd want to fight Vlad and Isabella. Vlad and Isabella. Not Mookie McMookface the Mook. Vlad and Isabella. Von Karstein. Especially Isabella. Vlad's waifu is a good thing to kill. Murder the waifu. She will let you heal. She will be very good at letting you heal.
The spoilers come.
No!
Suppose I should move up.
Moving onward to destruction.
If these guys are stupid enough to hang around, they die first, because they'll probably get me more loot for murdering them.
Tempests and
I doubt they're going to be stupid enough to hang around for that, though. They're probably going to run like hell, and I'm not even going to blame them, because it's the sensible choice here.
now!
Alright, then. Let's end the turn. And we go through another fascinating turn where we barely see anything actually happen.
nothing but a withered soul clinging to mortal remains. I will dominate you.
Dinky. No. No. Maybe if you had tried to bribe me, I might have slightly listened to you, Manling. But do you remember the last time you went toe-to-toe with the Chaos Force that you had superiority? You know those 3 stacks you brought in against Archaon? Oh, wow. Tamar is freaking blessed now? I guess the Dark Gods smile on him. That's a very good trait. Like, the 10% chance of wounding aggressors is the same as the previous one. Lucky, but Blessed is amazing. Blessed is actively amazing. Not only does he get a minus 22% chance to have an action work on him due to his level, it's now minus 27% chance. And that's mean that, say, if there was a 100% chance if there was a 50% chance to succeed, then it's reduced by 50% by a quarter of that? No. It doesn't knock off 12.5% of your success chance there. It's just a flat out, you got a 50% chance, it's now a 23% chance. That hurts. That hurts a lot. And it's very, very useful. Kind of surprised that the Varg are going all in on the Hell Pit, though. Do they even have enough forces, given how dangerous Hell Pit abominations are? Because regeneration combined with their very high attack means they can go through chaff units very easily. And right now the Norse have no anti-large. Like, I'm not joking here. They literally have no anti-large units. And alright, fine. I can spare 1,000 gold pieces to piss off Kislev. Sorry, 1,000 god favor. I'll put in a good word with Korn or someone for you, and you go stab Kislev in the face. Not Zenich, though. He's being a prick today. Still, we've already fought one Lord of Change and it wasn't that hard. I doubt another Lord of Change will be that hard either. Oh, they're not going all in on the Hell Pit. Guess they decided, no, it's too hard to target. Or my little assault action. No, it didn't even succeed, did it? So it can't be that my assault action made them run away. Unless the Norse are enormous cowards. And I really doubt that. They are followers of Chaos. The followers of Chaos are many things, but cowards in general are not one of them. Chaos Gathering! Are you going to be somewhere that I can see you, or are you just going to run around and look funny? I won't be able to absolutely demolish. And I do mean demolish. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
My true masters disagree.
Alright, I'll fire a unit of chosen halberds, so they don't really need that too badly.
Dominance.
For chaos.
Alright, let's put this guy in the army. Yay, quest complete.
Who are these groups?
Alright. The mad sorcerer rants wild-eyed of the many visions granted to him by the ruinous powers. There is much split effect talk of lakes of blood, crystalline butterflies, gardens of rot, and so on. Sigvald finds his attention wandering to a complacent consideration of the perfection of his own immaculately manicured hand. However, his attention snaps back to the sorcerer when the man's meandering touch upon a great lord in shining baroque armor of ensorcelled gold, forever untarnished by age with the tiniest fleck of dirt, and surrounded by warm, perfumed air, even on the snowy plain across which he marches at the head of a great chaos host. The ground reshaped itself to let the warrior pass, and his feet float an inch above the world's surface so that his boots are never touched by the mud or gore of the battlefield. There follows some babbling about the defensive properties of this wondrous mail, but Sigvald hears none of it as he curtly orders the sorcerer forth to investigate. Ah, Sigvald. The sorcerer sends word that he has located the Golden Warrior and stands ready to transport his lord to the location. Sigvald indulges himself with a last, yearning gaze into his mirror, his mind filled with the shining vision of himself clad in the Auric armor, perfection in both form and in function as he blesses the battlefield with new depths of cruelty. Alright. Barbaros Bubonicus. Chaos Warriors with Great Weapon, Halberdier chosen, Great Weapon chosen, Chaos Knights, Throwing Axe Horsemen, Armored Trolls, and a Giant. Look, it should... Alright, we should have enough time for this. Let's go. Reinforcing armies are really not that impressive. Normal Chaos Warriors. Alright, let's kill everything and see if see how the Lore of Shadows actually works. Barbaros is not actually using the Auric armor, though. Pathetic. Pathetic. Sigvald must face the forces of chaos as he has done many times before. This time he wants something more than the mere act of murder for murder's sake. The Chaos Lord will not give up his prize so easily. His army will be constantly reinforced, much to his stepfather's delight. This must be a test or trial of sorts. I'm probably going to want to focus down on this Great Weapon chosen with my own Great Weapon chosen, to be honest. Still, I should have quality on them by quite a bit. The Throwing Axemen are going to be a pain, though. I don't have anything that can really deal with them. Like, at all.
Ah! My loyal minions. Over the way stands something I want. I need. Beatific mail, wasted on the clueless worm who wears it. It is only right I take it from him. And if you, my serfs, die in agony during the attempt, then know that I'll feel your pain. Why, I will relish it! To the champion in my armor. Yes, you may have heard of me. I am Sigvald the Magnificent, the Gerald Prince of Slaanesh. I do not blame you if hearing my name has caused you to void your vows. Just make sure the Auric armor is clean when I come to take it. You could hand it straight over, of course, but I have seen your kind before. You will be irksome and make me fight for it. No matter. I could do with a workout, but do not overvex me, or your death cry will be especially shrill. And I do hate to taint my ears with such cacophonic nonsense, if I can bear it!
What an incredibly arrogant prick Sigvald is. I'm actually pretty okay with this arrangement of troops. Huh. Been a while since that happened.
Chosen! What? Slaanesh perverse glory!
They appear to be attacking. Or not. Or are? No, they're on the attack. Alright, I'll be on the defense then.
Chaos is magic. Moving.
Chaos doesn't have the massive leadership ranges of a lot of other factions. They compensate by most of their troops having very high leadership if they're the actual good types of troops. Because, well, the actual good types of troops. The titling I give may be a hint to how I feel about certain varieties of forces here. Oh, you stupid knights, you're running right into my Chaos Warriors with great weapons. Oh, this isn't going to end well for you, boys.
All will be despoiled. Kill, maim, burn. Time to despoil.
Alright, compression beginning. And the trolls ran right into the halberdiers, you bloody fools.
Do not
Whoa, whoa! How'd you get over there?
Sinch's many glories. Chosen, we don't forget.
Alright, they appear to be trying to slam into me again. A pincer movement! Against normal infantry, and this would be a wise and clever move, and I'd be praising their tactical acumen.
Eat their souls.
Unfortunately, they've run into a very large issue with this method.
Chosen.
They's fight me. And that is going to be what gets them killed. Screw their knights. Magic!
Wields true power.
Now, I don't remember how long the pendulum takes to cast, so I'm going to pause and throw it like that. What does this do? Whoa! That is one hell of a reach! I didn't kill anything, I think, but that was a lot of damage I just crapped out. You don't see why Great Weapon Chosen are generally something I consider an upgrade over normal Chosen by a significant amount?
Time to despoil.
Alright, and you cast your spell, so you're pretty useless for now. Alright. Casualties appear to be about... No, they're not nowhere near even, never mind. I was about to say, they appear to be about even. That was stupid.
My magic is ready.
Kill some of their missile cavalry, please. Those missile cavalry are gonna hurt.
Run, you dogs!
Alright, is anyone not fighting?
What? Deliver slaughter.
But overall, my troops' higher quality seems to be winning the day as usual.
They will succumb!
Chaos sorcerer.
And he had enough magic recharge to pendulum again. Huh. I didn't kill two of the Axel horsemen, though. That's nice. I think the main issue is going to be killing these Chosen fast enough for these guys to get wiped out. Unfortunately, their AP missile damage is going to sting a lot. Because AP missile damage is paying for Chaos.
Chaos comes! Ah! So be it!
Kill this man! He might not have the Auric armor on by game mechanics, but he's probably got it, so you want him dead personally. Wow! Ripped a good chunk out of him there.
Susan. Seas of blood.
We're seeing more reinforcing troops, and none of them are dangerous. Aside from maybe the Marauder Horsemen in great enough numbers, but...
For the Chaos Gods.
Sorry, the Giant's actually faster than you are, probably because it's huge.
Obliterate them.
Terrifying!
Begin the
Sigmund
reaping.
causes terror!
Putrefaction of them.
Kill more horsies!
Balefire.
Come up!
Kill them all. For the Vox Father. Slanish his perverse rule.
They imply that there will be endless reinforcements. They're not, in fact, endless reinforcements, unless I'm
Kill them all.
very much misremembering.
Kill them all. Now's our time. Nurgle's glory.
Warriors of Chaos, fight!
Nurgle's glory.
Fortunately for the Warriors of Chaos, they fight the Chosen of Chaos, who are
What
much
do
more
the gods
dangerous.
desire? Change your director. Kill them all. Arcane torment awaits! I wield forces from the god of magic. Slay every mortal!
Wow, 13 chosen, they're still fighting.
Slanesh is
A testament to their raw durability.
Slay every mortal! Move fast! Chosen! Running! Time to despoil!
Ah, significant amounts of their army have shattered. Mostly that initial force, but eh. And have these guys pull back so they don't lose these cards. They do have some experience on them.
Chaos will reign!
Most of you guys, though, just need to get in there and start killing.
Seas of blood! Seas of blood! Chosen! Deliver slaughter for the Chaos Gods! Weaklings!
Yes, there's quite a few of those around. Alright. Victory's pretty much guaranteed. It's only a matter of time at this point. I feel confident in that statement, especially as they've stopped using their throwing axes. Well, their throwing axes have stopped being usable due to running out of ammo, but close enough, eh?
Our master deserted us!
I wonder if the horsemen will run out of ammo before the chosen get there. That'd be funny if they literally cannot kill that unit of chosen due to
My
sheer
God's
number.
call! Faster! Blood! Vengeance Medic Auric!
Chop the remainder up! No mercy! No forgiveness! No retreat! Ah, they're beginning to break. Ah, look at that. I bet they're hitting army losses. Yep, army losses. They're shattering. Goodbye. Sure, a lot of my troops died, and I feel their pain, and I'll relish it. Look at them stat lines Sigvald can give now that he's using the helmet of many eyes.
Magnificent!
It's gonna go away when you replace the Auric armor, of course, but the helmet of many eyes is a pretty good item. I'm probably going to slap it on the Shadow Sorcerer I have. Just come on. What's the I have left? No one. Alright. I was like, why hasn't the battle ended? Close or Pyrrhic victory? Close. Oh well. I don't give a shit. Their great weapon chosen did a number on me, though. Not gonna lie. Their great weapon chosen were nasty bastards. Great weapon chosen are always nasty bastards. The greatest killers, though, were those throwing axemen. If I had concentrated as many infantry as I did, I probably would have had a unit or two wiped out. Thankfully, smashing them with my sorcerer as hard as I could did seem to take a good-sized chunk out of them. Pendulum seems like it'd be better at very dense opponents than the somewhat distributed cavalry. Just... Northern Axemen really are dangerous if you use them properly. I can't use Northern Cavalry for crap. Our reinforcements killed quite a few as well. However, by the power of slavery, I have the power!
Handsome and youthful.
Yay for enslaving your opposition. Better chosen. You know why.
And they call me rash.
shit talked by Sigval? Really? That's actually funny.
Wipe them out. Kill them all.
Yep, kill them all, free XP, and holy shit, you got wrecked, Siggy boy. Oh, I can awaken the Bearslings and get an enormous amount of replenishment with frozen thing? What?
Who are these grotesque figures?
Marked by Slanesh, I'm not interested in, but Favored Son is pretty good. Legion of Doom, though. Look at that replenishment. Alright then. Next time we'll go through the rest of the turn. And hopefully I'll be able to march Archaon into fighting one legendary lord next episode. If not, well, 6 growth to recruit Kolak. I should be able to get that for a little raise. So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below, along with any unit names you happen to have. I'm happy with the first chosen, but I'm not actually that creative a person. So please, do try and give me ideas. The worst I can do is put it in here and say that you did it. So, for now, goodbye.